Actionable diagnosis of leptospirosis next generation sequencing. More than half the cases of meningoencephalitis remain undiagnosed, despite extensive clinical laboratory testing, because more than 100 different infectious agents can cause encephalitis. Separation are diagnosed with the use of cultures, serologic tests, and pathogen-specific PCR assays can be difficult. And this next generation sequencing have the potential to revolutionize our ability to discover emerging pathogens, especially newly identified viruses. However, the usefulness of next generation sequencing for the diagnosis of infectious disease in a clinically relevant timeframe is large and unexplored. Case report: a 14-year-old boy with severe combined immunodeficiency caused by adenosine deficiency and partial immune reconstitution after he had undergone two identical bone marrow transplantation initially presented to the emergency department in early April 2013 after having had headache and fevers with temperatures up to 39.4 centigrade degrees for 6 days. He was admitted to the hospital and discharged 1 day later after resolution of the fever and headache. Medications included monthly infusions of intravenous immunoglobulin for hypogammaglobulinemia and trimethoprim sulfamethoxazole or atorvastatin for prophylaxis against pneumocystis jirovecii pneumonia. He had no sick contacts, but they have 3 pet cats. He had gone on a missionary trip to Puerto Rico during the first 2 weeks of August in the last year. The diagnosis, workup including brain biopsy, was unrelevant, and this next generation sequencing of the cerebrospinal fluid identified 475 of 3,063,784 sequences reads, corresponding to leptospira infection. The clinical assays for the leptospiras were negative. Target antimicrobial agents were administered, and the patient was discharged home 32 days later with the stage close to his promoted condition. The polymerase chain reaction, PCR, and serology testing at the Centers of Disease Control Prevention (CDC) subsequently confirmed evidence of leptospirosis center-site infection. In summary, a business generation sequencing coupled with a rapid bioinformatics pipeline provide a clinically actionable diagnosis for unexpected infectious disease from a common pathogen and elude conventional testing for months after the initial presentations. This approach thus facilitated the use of targeted and efficacious antimicrobial therapy.
New this morning, an alarming case of a brain-eating disease confirmed in Florida. Now a young boy is being treated at a local hospital. The boy contracting the infection while playing in a ditch.
And this morning he is fighting for his life. 7's Adriana Hopkins is live at Miami Children's Hospital where he is being treated. Adriana?
Well, initially his family thought he had maybe a 24-hour virus or a stomach bug, but they took him to the doctor and the doctor diagnosed him with something far more serious. Now his family is here with him at the hospital. They're at his bedside and they are hoping and praying for a miracle. Zachary Reyna, once an active and healthy 7th grader, a baseball player, now in the fight of his life, recovering from brain surgery, trying to survive a rare and potentially fatal infection.
He's fighting. He's strong. He's really, really strong.
August 3rd, Zach spent the day kneeboarding in a ditch by his house near Fort Myers. Nothing unusual.
He slept all day, all night. And then that's when my mom was like, okay, you know, something's not right.
Sleeping that much, that was unusual. His brother, Brandon Villarreal, says doctors diagnosed Zach with primary amoebic meningoencephalitis, or PAM. It is caused by an amoeba found in still, warm water. It traveled up Zach's nose and into his brain. Now Zach is in the ICU at Miami Children's Hospital.
It's just tough to see him like this, you know. I wish I could just touch him and it would transfer over or something, or, you know, it don't work like that.
His family keeping vigil at his bedside. Only 3 people have ever survived this deadly infection.
He can be number 4, you know. So that's what we're hoping. We're hoping for him to be number 4.
Their family staying positive, telling their star baseball player to make the clutch play in this close game.
Told him it's the 9th inning. 9th inning, 2 outs. You know, runner on third, he's up to bat. You know, it's his turn to hit it out. Bring them runs home so we can go home. You know, it's time to win. He's gonna be okay.
And back out here live at Miami Children's Hospital, the Centers for Disease Control says this is very, very rare. Again, it is found in still standing warm water around 80 degrees or so. They say if you want to be cautious about this, you can wear a nose plug, earplugs, as well as goggles if you are swimming in any freestanding lakes or ponds or ditches, as was this case. Reporting live in Miami this morning, Adriana Hopkins today.
That's all. Thank you very much.